Boarded up doorways and windows, the highest office vacancy rate in the entire nation, and a decline in foot traffic compared to how things were just a few years ago. Downtown Portland is struggling to get back on its feet, to become vibrant once again. So how do we move forward in revitalizing the core heart of our city? Meet the man who says Portland can learn some lessons from Detroit.
Well, I would say what I love about Portland is its bones. It just has good block structure.
If anyone knows about revitalizing a downtown, it's Maurice Cox, a professor in residence of urban planning and design at Harvard. Cox has helped regenerate and transform cities, including leading the comeback in Detroit, where he served as planning director. He led similar efforts in Chicago and New Orleans. The problems he sees in downtown Portland are familiar to him.
So there's no reason for this building to look like this. This is a canvas for artists to try to beautify the neighborhood. So why are we boarding it up with plywood and it just becomes a canvas for graffiti?
In my series, Anatomy of a Drug Crisis, the block surrounding this abandoned building was the scene of an open-air drug market. While that problem has improved, the ugliness of a vacant building and the blight of plywood and graffiti remains. Cox says there's no excuse for Portland to tolerate it.
I would say, look at how it's been tagged. Well, you could tag it culturally. You could bring in artists and give them this space as a canvas. There are, when your downtown is not going to come roaring back all at once, so the interim strategy is almost as important as the long-term goal. You need quick wins, you need things that are tactical, you need things that create moments of beauty.
Cox has faith that Portland will figure out the right solutions to revitalize and transform downtown, but that's going to take years of planning and patience. Portland needs an immediate and transitional plan.
So what do you do in the interim? What do you do that allows for new occupants to fill up the storefronts? Why not allow, through your regulations, different kinds of uses on that ground floor? Why not allow for pop-ups, shared kind of entrepreneurial spaces? Why not allow for, things that traditionally are not retail-based and customer-based to occupy your ground floor? I've seen cities that have built an entire districts around just giving early young artists an opportunity to have gallery space where they can also work in the back. So I assure you that if the city of Portland put out a call for artists to occupy the ground floor of buildings, you would have them applying by the hundreds.
Cox says that in turn creates foot traffic, creating other businesses and shops. The formula worked to help transform Detroit.
In Detroit, they have a program called Motor City Match, where all of the vacant parcels in a given area are cataloged in a database. And then they have entrepreneurs who have ideas for retail space. And the city matches the entrepreneur with the real estate. And it's called Motor City Match. You could imagine that happening where there is a database of all of the vacant property, and property owners, property managers are putting their property in this database.
As we walk into a recent exhibit about Portland called The City of Possibilities, Cox wants to make it clear he's a fan of Portland, but it will take bold and creative action to reignite and recreate a vibrant downtown once again. Cox says Portland was the city that planners like him always looked up to in the past.
I've shared how often I would make a trip to Portland to understand what was happening new in planning and design, and I would take those ideas back and try to adapt them to the community that I came from.
Now, Cox says it's time for Portland to learn from other places when it comes to reimagining downtown.
I see that potential here, and it can only happen here. So now the question is, how do you roll up your sleeves and make it happen? How do we get to work? I think the City of Opportunity exhibit is a launching pad. It's a pivot point for a whole new season for Portland.
You know, in the late 70s through the 80s through the 90s, Portland was led by a group of innovative urban designers, architects, and planners who really transformed this city into a shining example of what a downtown can be. So where is that new generation of these urban pioneers, the next group of talented visionaries that will transform Portland into what we all know it can become? That's the challenge that Maurice Cox is throwing out there, that's presenting us. So the big question is, how will we respond to that, Liz?